Hello viewers, here is a Helping Hands bulk box of Misc cordless phones, $5 a box. I don't know what a Helping Hands bulk box is. I don't remember where I got this, but it certainly wasn't from Helping Hand. That's probably a thrift store or something like that. And $5. I don't think I paid $5, but it was still very inexpensive. Now, I have to wonder how many boxes there were and how many missing parts there are. Both is probably very high, but this did have a number of models that I like. So even if it's missing parts, well, for the price, I think it was worthwhile. So let's take a look and see what we have here. So starting off, we have a Uniden telephone, which has a pretty nice sized cord on it. This is the model EXI 376, which is a really nice telephone. I like it a lot. Of course, the antenna is broken, but that's no surprise. It does have the belt clip, or the belt click, which is very rare, and it's got a replacement battery from the Sanyo. I'll leave that in there for now. I just wanted to unplug it. It's kind of beat up. Probably got that way in shipping because this was not shipped correctly at all, which has been a going trend recently. At least on the e-rip-off anyways. I've kind of stopped looking on the e-rip-off. I'm looking primarily at the Digitan Goodwill. There still is a lack of tag sales around here. I don't know if other parts of the world have resumed their tag sale activities, but this part has not. I did see one or two signs this past week, but that's it. And around this time of year, this is springtime, usually they'd be flooded with tag sales. People are cleaning out for the winter, but not this year. No tag sales, which is really a shame. Anyways, let's keep going here. So moving on, we have another Uniden telephone. It is the 1588-5, and it looks like it might be the colored handset version because we have a white handset here. Let's see if we have any other colors. There's a standard colored one. Here's another standard colored one. Here's a blue one. And here's another standard colored one. So there's 5 right there. I don't know if that's the original configuration. That's a weird configuration if that is it. I don't see. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Here's the red one. So I think that's all the colors. Here's a cradle. And another cradle. And another cradle. Another cradle. Another cradle. I think that's all for that set. So we have handset. Now let's see what model these are from, because we can tell based off the model number. This is the 1588-5, so this was one of the original handsets. This is also the difference in wear on those two models, or those two instances. This one looks like it's brand new, and this one is worn out. Well, not worn out, but just you can see it's been handled a lot. I don't like the battery covers on these. Sometimes they don't come off that good. This is 1588-5, so this is part of the same set, despite being significantly less worn. This is the one that's going to be different. I'm not going to bother opening all these up. This one is going to be from a different set because you can see the button size is different. So this one is newer. And let's see here. Is this one it's got some junk on here. This one, Xoxicers, what the heck is that? This has this is part of the 1580-3, so that's from a different set. And we only have no, we have 6 cradles here. So in fact, we could pair this with that base and have a set of 6. So that's cool. Or I could use it with any other given phone. These are one of my favorite cordless phones. Certainly my most used set. So I always like to have those around. This is a crazy battery. Okay, now we also have in here a rather unusual phone, which I hope this has the cradles for. It doesn't look like it does though, it kind of sticks. This is a Uniden, I forget what the model number is, but that's a very rare model. I believe it was an early Deck 6 model. I wonder if these have the original batteries. These are hard to open. Okay, here we go. Looks like they do have the original batteries, and these are from the 2007, so this is a very early instance, and this is from the Deck 1080-3. And this is some weird shaped battery. This is not a regular sized battery. It's made by the GPI, so I'd be willing to bet that the battery still works. And these handsets, they don't show up very often. When they do show up, they're usually very worn out. These are very nice. There's no, well, this one has some wear on it, but this one is in very good condition. So if I could even just find a base for these, we'll have those good working handsets. They probably could be paired to this base or one that's comparable, but there's no way to charge it up. That's not terribly useful. Okay, next we have a VTech or the Vetch telephone. This is the VTech. What is the model number? CS6124, and here's the corresponding handset. Of course, the common model is complete. Next, we have an AT&T EL51203, another phone that's very common and complete. Although this is a decent phone, I use one of these at work, and it holds up just fine. It's been holding up just fine for quite a while. Here's the box for it. It's empty. Sans the wall mount bracket and an instruction manual. We have a couple of wall mount brackets in here. Looks like for AT&T cordless telephones. And then we have a battery. Looks like we have 3 newer AT&T handsets. And I do have all 3 charging cradles for these. I think I have a base these will work with, but I don't particularly like these handsets. Despite the HD audio claims, these sound terrible. I've used these before. So, anyways, that's that. So, this isn't of too much interest to me. Neither is this really. These two are kind of too new for my interest. But this stuff here is primarily why I bought the auction. The price alone was worth it just for the 900 megahertz And then of course having the 6150s, the colored version at that, was an amazing deal, well worth the price. I don't remember seeing these in the auction, but this is pretty cool too. Probably can test these out and use them a little bit, although I don't really have a way to charge them up to use them on the regular, but I'll try to find a base for those, because I've been wanting to get a set of those just for curiosity anyways. So that's that. Here's what's to come. I will do videos on these two phones, probably, at least this one, because I've never done that model before. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that one or not, but I'll definitely do a video on this stuff.